All right. Well, every senator, every congressman looks forward to recess in the summer because it's a long time in Washington. You want to be home with your constituents, with your family. But this year, I say it needs to be scrapped. Now, think about this. We have all these Trump nominees lined up who have not gotten confirmation votes. Cabinet members are missing top staff. We have 50 judicial vacancies. Meanwhile, the left has an army of judges ready and willing to block everything Trump is doing. He needs good judges on the bench. According to the Washington Times, he's been hit with 500 lawsuits since taking office. That's an average of 4 per day. Again, that's why it's imperative to get these people confirmed immediately. Senate Majority Leader John Thune needs to force lawmakers to stay through weekends. And if that doesn't work, cancel August recess.
That really is a function of, again, whether or not the Democrats are willing to cooperate and help us get some of these nominees through the pipeline. So we're keeping those options on the table.
Okay, first of all, they're not cooperating. They're dragging it out. You know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. Everyone on earth who has a brain cell knows what Chuck Schumer is doing. But guess what? Republicans don't want to stay. Senator Ron Johnson telling NBC News he'd rather not. Shelley Moore Capito said, please wipe that suggestion off your DNA. There are a handful who will, however, put the country first. One of them being Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis, who is here with me. Senator, I saw your comments that we should be willing to stay if you're Republican senators, and this is an important agenda. And, you know, we couldn't get many others to say yes. Why is this important?
Well, President Trump has put together a great cabinet, and they're doing extraordinary things. They need the backup that comes from these other nominees to work in these agencies, to execute his agenda, to keep his executive orders moving. It's important that we have as many people to fulfill the president's agenda as possible, and as soon as possible, because he only has 3.5 years left to see his agenda through. He is making America great again, and his people are helping him do it. I know my constituents voted for him overwhelmingly. They expect us to help him see his agenda through.
You know, John Thune, I know he's balancing a lot of stuff there, but he said, well, it's up to the Democrats. How long do you think Chuck Schumer would take to crack if he were kept 1 weekend, 2 weekends, 3 weekends? That is the only way to get their attention. There are a number of senators, we put their pictures up on the screen, who will stay through the August recess. But won't that get their attention?
Well, he kept us for 2 August recesses for an extra week. I think we should be willing to do at least that. It is the opportunity to move more quickly with the president's agenda. There's no place I'd rather be than in Wyoming in August.
Oh, no kidding.
It's one of the most spectacular places on earth, as you know. But this is only 1 August. It's the most important August to the agenda because it helps the president set the stage for the remainder of his term.
Well, next year, people are already going to be starting to talk about
Campaigning.
2028.
Yeah.
2028. The midterms, obviously, first, and then 2028. So right now, we saw what happened to Alina Habba, in New Jersey. We saw what happened with her, and they, the judges there decided, no, we're not going to extend your interim status. We're going to get into that later in the show, but got to get these seats filled, got to get these judges confirmed. Thank you for being one of the senators who said yes to actual, work in August. We appreciate it, Senator. Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
Thanks, Laura.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.